Okay, so the first row is in. What's interesting is the last piece here I cut, right? So there was, this is the other half of it. Now, if you look carefully, hopefully you can see this. There are the 3 nails, and again, I call this face nailing. You're just shooting the nails right into the face. Man, that's ugly. Well, when we're done here, we're going to fill that with putty. You won't be able to see it. And again, that's required at the boundaries, at the edges. There's my spacing. Now notice the second half of this piece. It's all tongue and groove, but now there's no groove on this side. There's still a tongue on the other side. As long as this piece is more than 6 or 8 inches long, I can now take this down to the other side of the room, position it nicely, and use that here. So I'm going to face nail that in, complete these first 2 rows, and then we're going to use the hardwood nailer, the blind nailer. Okay, we're making some progress here. I finished the face nailing, the first 2 rows, and have started using the blind nailer. And I'm going to see if I can, while holding the camera and not killing myself. First off, remember I mentioned those guidelines. You can see one there, you can see another here. As I progress, I want to make sure that the edge of this floor remains parallel to those. If it does, I'm happy. If it doesn't, I need to take some action because that means I'm starting to veer off course. Now, there's no reason I should veer off course, but it gives me a little peace of mind, a little insurance. All right, so let's grab hammer and want to knock this piece into place. Nice and tight. As you can see, it's not nice and tight there. Down here. Alright, nice and tight. We're looking pretty good. Now let's get that nailer and I'll show you how to do that. Okay, so this is positioned. I'm gonna knock a nail in. These are 1.5, you can use 2 inch. Just look specifically at what your manufacturer recommends. I'm gonna knock a nail in about 2 inches from the end, maybe every 8 inches or so, for the length of this plank. And what I basically do is I get this into position. There's a safety, which I engage. I'm sorry, the camera is just not going to catch this, but I'm going to take this mallet that I'm holding in my right hand and whack it. And what happens then is that if you look in here, you can see a nail with a very large head has gone right into the tongue, holding this piece beautifully in place without messing with the surface at all. Okay? So you're surely going to need one of these. It comes with a mallet, and you're going to need your compressor. Okay, you can see we're making some progress here. I guess I got maybe 1/3 of the room done. But really important, I mean this part, like I said, it's sort of fun. Look at those blue guidelines, they're still parallel, making me happy. Alright, more hours to go here. Okay, we're coming into the home stretch. You can see we're very close to the archway now. And I think I've decided I'm not going to run the hardwood into the second room. I'm going to do carpet in there. But what's kind of interesting, here let me just pan really quickly here. So there's the crux of the floor. And I got to say, I just think hardwood floors look beautiful. I had to move that hutch, it was incredibly heavy. But this fine work, look down here now. This is going to be the next key challenge.